question amuses me so much because I get it so often. First of all, hi everybody. I used to be known as Drone Worship, but as you can see, I changed my name to I Fix Shit because I know what's happening to the drone community and I have no interest in continuing forward with what's happening with it. I've seen it happening for the past 3 years now, and in my opinion, I just decided it was better to do my own thing and move on. Now that doesn't mean I'm not still part of some of the drone community. I still have a ton of videos uploaded. I still, have a plethora of knowledge to offer, but I fly as a hobbyist. I'm into freestyle race drones, and that's what I do. But I get this question so often, and I think it's time to slightly address this question, and I'm just choosing to do this live instead of sit at my computer. So I'm hoping my LTE network actually holds up for this, but I get this question like at least 3 or 4 times a week, and I get people that say, "Hey, does my DJI drone fly like a freestyle quad, or can I fly it like a race drone? Can I do flips and rolls and barrel loops and stuff? Kiwi, what's good, man?" And the answer is no, you can't. Now, if you bought the DJI FPV drone, then yes, you can. It seems to me that a lot of these GPS pilots are starting to go, I really like FPV, but why did I invest in a GPS drone if I want this instead, and how do I get involved in this instead? And it's happening that way more and more and more. But the simple answer is, this person asked a very specific question: does my Mavic Mini fly FPV? And the reality is, I think we have to explain what FPV is. FPV just means first person view. Even if you fly a GPS drone, you're still flying FPV if you're staring at your phone screen while flying it. That's just first person view perspective. I'm not quite sure how the transition really happened of calling freestyle race drones FPV drones and GPS drones, but I kind of like that there is a difference in the two, but to specify the question that's being asked, because I get this stupid question so often, I'm gonna address it. I can't believe this isn't out there, or there's not enough people watching those videos. FPV just means first person view. It doesn't matter if you're flying GPS or you're flying a freestyle drone, all that means is first person view. So if you're seeing it from a cockpit perspective of the drone and you're flying it, whether you're flying a race drone or a GPS drone, it's still the same principle. It's just considered FPV. But there are 2 different types of droning, obviously. One is GPS, and the other one is freestyle quads, which also can have GPS and all the other things. I think it's hard to make a real defined way of saying which is which without saying something like, I think a GPS drone, and I've said this a lot of times, I think flying a GPS drone makes you more of an operator of a machine that has the brain capability to bring itself back and land itself. So in essence, you're kind of just operating a machine by pushing buttons, whereas when you're actually flying an FPV freestyle drone, then you're actually the pilot, because if you take your hands off the sticks, it's going to crash. It's going to, obliviate itself into the ground. So I know I'm getting comments, guys. Give me a second to answer those. I kind of want to just do the rift of this video. I don't plan on staying on very long either, because I kind of want to just make this a quick little video kind of explaining, does Mavic drones fly FPV? And the answer is no, they don't fly FPV. If you're curious about getting into FPV, then you need to reach out to some of your local pilots and go on your drone groups on Facebook and reach out to some FPV pilots. I'm sure somewhere in your town, if you live within city limits or a town close enough, somebody around you flies FPV, and they'd be willing to meet up with you and show you the difference between a GPS drone and an FPV freestyle race quad. Okay? Obviously, one of them is very adrenaline junkie driven, and the other one's more for like taking aerial photography and pictures. I started off that way, and then I committed to race drones because I realized all I ever wanted to do was be a pilot. I wanted to fly like Superman, and that's what FPV gives me. As soon as the goggles get pulled down over my face, I realize that gravity doesn't apply anymore, and I'm Superman. If I can think the maneuver through in my head, then I can fly like that, So that's pretty much it. Why would you even want to fly a Mavic FPV? You know, general play FPV Army. I don't know, man. You know, dude, there's a place in my heart for GPS drones because clearly I started there and it was the first phases of droning. But as time went on and I started realizing that there's a whole nother world to this thing and it was going to offer me what I wanted, then I started to chase FPV race drones because clearly we all know if you fly FPV what it does for us. Having full and complete control over your drone is a mind-boggling experience of just there's no way to explain it unless you try it for yourself and you actually get the hang of it. Once you realize you have complete and utter control of the drone, then you realize that all these other sensors and all this GPS and all these optical flow units and all this silly stuff was unnecessary from the get-go unless you were trying to perform some very, very, very specific shots. People that rely on obstacle avoidance and all these other things, they're unnecessary. It's actually teaching you really bad traits as a pilot. So I don't know, man. I mean, look, you know, the actual question was, can I fly my Mavic Mini or my Mavic drone like an FPV race drone? And the answer is no, you cannot. You cannot do that. Can you fly FPV with those drones? Yes. Can you fly your drone like a race quad? The answer to that is no. It's not going to happen. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. I only have one like. That's some real haterville stuff, man. You know you want to still support this guy because I'm awesome. You know what I mean? Show some love to the D-man. I still supply good information when I think it's necessary, and I make videos when I think they're necessary. This question has been brought up so much lately because all these GPS guys get into GPS and then they see race drone pilots do their thing, and then they're like, damn, why did I buy a GPS drone? I really wanted to get into that. And so this question, I feel like, hasn't been answered enough. So I'm just making this video to help. Also, my email address will be below. If you really want to get started or figure out how to get started, man, I can help you with that. That's not a problem. You know, if you really wanted to actually be the pilot, the full-on pilot, have complete control of your aircraft, we can teach you those things. We can help you, especially if you're local. It's even easier, you know? So I'm down. There's a whole reason I transitioned to race drones, because I have full control over the quad. And it is a feeling like no other when you realize you can fly in between branches that are this close together and just go. You're not doing that with GPS drones. It's not available to you. You cannot do that. You're relying on the functionality of the GPS to keep up with the momentum of the quad, and it'll drift and it'll move this way and it'll do this. You know, you don't have to worry about that when you have control of the quad. Whatever you tell it to do, it's going to do if you fly a manual quad. That's just it. It's based on your skill set. If your skill set's good enough to do it, then you can do it. You know, that's why I think it's fun for me. Let me look at a few of these comments, man. I think you should give it a go now, Dan. I think it would make a good video. What do you mean? I fly FPV, bud. I fly FPV race drones. I fly GPS drones and I fly race and freestyle quads. I fly both. Fuck, I've been doing this for what? Almost 8 years? God, dude, I think it's been even longer than that. If I equate the fact that I got into this in like 2012, and I didn't start my YouTube channel until like 2013, and then I carried that through to 2015, and then I got rid of my original YouTube channel, and then I started it again in 2016, which is what iFix is. It's a whole nother YouTube channel based on drones. I've been doing this for close to like 10 years. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how long I've been doing this. So I have a good general knowledge. I've been here since the beginning, since drones sucked. The first phases of drones were coming out then, and they just sucked. They were garbage. Everything about them sucked. I've kind of watched the whole thing as they unfolded, like video games almost. Like going from, you know, 8-bit and 1-bit point perspective games to 3D full-on hard graphic 4K stuff. It's like, you know. Me and Dan ripped a bunch of packs together last year. Epic trip. There, Night Train gets it. Hell yeah, man. I have an FPV box goggle QX transmitter and a Tiny Hawk. I just don't know how to mess with that beta flight on the computer. Well, Mr. McReynolds, you know where my email address is, buddy. If we need to get connected and have a video chat and get y'all set up, man, you know we can do that, bro. 4 likes, and I've had 24 people in here. Y'all really hate Dan that much now? All I've ever done is be honest with you guys and tell you the truth. I'm not the big wigs and I'm not sugarcoating shit. I've always just told you the fucking truth from the get-go. Seems like to me people would rather be lied to than told the truth today, and that really makes me sad. All I ever set out to do was be a personality, an entertainer. It's not even about fame. It's just personality and entertaining and helping people. It's like literally what this has always been about. I don't understand. I don't know, man. I don't know. That hate thing. I only ever went after anybody that made it personal with me. If you just didn't make it personal, it wasn't an issue. You know, that's the reality of it. All the shit that people have been told about me and all this garbage. You know, I've had some apologies this year from people that I never expected to get them from. They were so set in their ways when I first talked to them and just were so against me, and now that's the second apology from a big channel that I've received that realized I was right in the end and gave me an apology. So I promise you, man, I'm not the bad guy everybody makes me out to be. I will hold you accountable for your actions, especially if you're lying and you're being fake. Then I'll definitely hold you accountable for your actions and activities. You best believe it. That doesn't make me a bad guy. It just means I'm calling you on your shit, and you need to stop doing those things, man. That's real shit. So, love me, hate me, I'm drone worship, man. That'll never change. Let's see what we got here. Pickle Truck in the house. What's up, dude? We got John in the house. Pickle Truck. I gotta see, man, because I think it's really gonna come down to what my girlfriend wants to do. Tomorrow's the only day off that she has, apparently, so I kind of have to give her that day if that's what she's got off. You know what I mean? Drone Ready. What's up, dude? Yeah, there's a whole reason I'm not part of the drone community like I used to, because I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. The whole drone community, in my opinion, is fucked. It's just fucked, and I just don't care. You know what I mean? So people keep asking why I'm not doing things like I used to. I just don't give a shit anymore, dude. I'm watching all this bickering and all these ass-kissing people kiss the bigwigs' butts just so they can get ahead. It's all become very personal. Everybody wants to grow and to do it. They're willing to suck up and give in and sell out. That's the whole reason Dan doesn't give a shit anymore. Everybody's in it for themselves. I remember when this started, it was awesome, dude. This fucking community was awesome. There was a whole bunch of awesome people that weren't in it for themselves. They were truly the essence of what the community should have been. Helping one another, being part of things. Like, yes, that's what this was. And now it's like backstabbing and idea thieving and throwing people under the bus and anything to get ahead. That's sad to me. That makes me sad that I watched this community go through that whole shitstorm of fuckery like that, dude. You know? It's crazy. I've been talking about this with numerous people now, and it makes me sad. It really does. So that's the whole reason I just don't care anymore. I do whatever I want to do. I post it. You guys enjoy it. You don't. You watch it. If I see a video that you guys post and I get a notification and I think it's interesting, I'm going to click on your content and I'm going to watch it. I can't watch everybody's shit, but when I see something that I find of interest, I will definitely click on it and I will watch it. I'm supportive of people that I think put out interesting content. That's what it is, you know? And I'm sure that kind of goes both ways. If you guys aren't like, I remember when it was so just everybody was like trying to support one another to grow. And I was on that bandwagon. I was like, yeah, we need this. This is a good thing. And now I'm realizing that was like the biggest mistake we all made, was doing things that way. It was such a piss poor way to do things. As I talk, I lose more people because the honesty, when the honesty starts coming out, people dip on the chat. You see that? We're down to 4 people now. We just went from like 12 to 4. So the moment honesty hits the table, people are like, I don't want to hear this, lies, I'm out. You know, it's like, and really I'm just telling the truth. They just can't accept the truth. They would rather hear the lies. That's the reality. That's the shit that I bring to the table. People hate it. People can't stand it. Bro, you have to fill me in on all the drama. Nah, there's no drama, Pickle Truck. I just call everybody out for being silly. That's all, man. I don't do ass kissing. I don't do any of that stuff, man. It's never been about big wigs. It's never been about somebody's skill set. If you're in this as a hobby and you're flying for fun, I respect the shit out of that. I really do. That's what this is about, you know. But if you're just in this like for personal gain and growth and money, I have we're not going to be good friends because you clearly want different things than I want. We're not going to be buddies. I think we've seen that time and time again. When you try to take this and turn it into a business instead of a personality thing, and you know, I don't know. I believe YouTube's original idea form factor for what this platform was originality of somebody's personality. That's what it was. And now it's turned into like a gimmick of like, how can I get all these subscribers, and how can I make the most money, and how can I get all these sponsorships, and how can I do all these things? And to do that, you have to become an asshole, and I don't like assholes. I don't like douchebags, and I don't like assholes. So I don't get along with them. I just don't. There's people that just I won't fucking get along with, you know. So there's no big money in tubes. That is the night train. That is not accurate, man. That's not accurate. That's so not accurate, man. Look, dude, if I seriously sat down here and busted out all the numbers that you haven't been thinking about, bro, you would start to realize how inaccurate that statement is, dude. These guys make a load of money. It's all coming back from merchandise. It's not even Google AdSense. It's about pushing yourself. Once you grow an audience, then you get the sponsorships, then people want to work with you, then you get the merchandise, then you open your own store, then, dude, then people start giving you money, you know, fucking super chatting you, and like, dude, these guys make a ridiculous amount of money. Don't kid yourself, man. Please don't kid yourself. They make a ridiculous amount of money, you know. I don't have time for it, bro. This isn't a money thing for me. It's a hobby. I want to enjoy it like it's a hobby. I post free content. That's what I do. I post free content. I don't ask you guys for shit. Nothing. Don't super chat me. Fucking nothing. I don't ask you for nothing. If you watch my video because I'm monetized, then I make some change off that video that I posted for free. It literally pays for nothing. At the end of the month, I make like $140. I use that to buy batteries or drone parts, whatever, right? But I literally make jack shit. I'm not asking anybody for fucking anything. I have a merchandise rack. If you like what I do, then you can buy some. I'm not pushing it on you. I'm not selling you my fucking lies. I'm not none of that, dude. Nothing. Don't do any of that shit to people. Hey, you do those things because you're generally interested in what I have to offer, and you want to support it. That's why you do it. I'm not fucking shoving my t-shirts down your throat. You know, I'm just not gonna do it. That's a sellout. I don't give a shit who you are. When I have to start pushing my brand on you, that's selling out. I don't give a fuck. That's selling out, dude. I don't do that sellout shit. So I'm like the realest dude you'll ever meet. That's why a lot of people don't like me, man. I'm too honest. Way too honest. There are some, but tubes as an ad, not as direct income. Exactly. That's me, and I'm have fun, bro. I really want to worry about my channel growing. I just like sharing videos. And that's what it's about, dude. Share your personality, share your adventures with people. Hey, we got Mike B in the house. I didn't even see your comment, man. Sorry about that, Mike. If I was on a StreamYards, dude, I'd invite you in. I gotta turn my air down. It is finally getting hot in here. Jesus, I've been sitting in this car for a while. It is starting to bake in here. So I don't give a shit about the Herons and the 303. I don't even know any of the big guys anymore because I just stopped watching. I could care less. Like, I can't even remember half their names anymore. I just don't give a fuck. It's like, there's zero shits given anymore. I work on scooters and I fly FPV drones, and I share that content with you guys, and that's the extent of it. I have no interest in the GPS world anymore. It doesn't do anything for me. If I want to go high and take pictures, I just send my race drone up and I do some cool little circle patterns and get my video feed and come back down. You know, I've never been a picture person. I don't go out and be like, I'm gonna take pictures. Like, that's never been my thing. I've always been a video person. So none of that stuff even relates to me anymore, really. That's real. So anyways, regardless, getting off that whole subject, can you fly your Mavic, DJI Mavic drone like a freestyle quad? The answer is no. That's fucking the answer is no. So I gotta go check my 11-hour print. Glow-in-the-dark filament was touchy before. Hell yeah, man. So guys, we had a fuckload of people stop in here and I got 6 likes. So that makes me sad. Makes me sad. That totally makes me sad. Ooh, I might have some company here in a minute. Looks like Temple Terrace might roll up on me. I'll have a chat with these guys if they pull in on me. Temple Terrace Police. Oh well. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Night Train. That's it, bro. Like, in my mind, there's just no other way, bro. Once you get the feel for it, that's it. You're done. FPV just sucks you in. You want everything FPV after that, you know? So, I get it, man. I totally get it. It is, dude. If I could just get my sim working right with my stupid receiver I got, that would just be awesome. My receiver's really having issues with the sim that I'm currently using, so. Let's see, Bob Casey, it's good to see you, man. Good old Bob. Bob's been around a long time, man. Cheers to Bob. Yeah, I'm not some warped, frustrated old guy, dude. I just tired of the drone community and all the backstabbing. I really am. The worst decision I ever made, and I hate to say this because I met a lot of friends through this, but the worst decision I ever made was making friends with everybody. I really hate to say that, but if you look at channels like Dustin, Danil, and all these people, they don't have any drama at all, and they don't branch out, they don't reach out, they drop their video, and they disappear until the next video. They did it smart, they knew what they were doing, they helped the community, they continue to help the community, and they don't have any drama in their life. That should have been the ideal path that I chose when I got started, and instead I chose to try to befriend everybody, and after being backstabbed like 400 times now, I'm tired. Almost 2,000 videos posted on this platform since 2016. I am up there with PewDiePie, the largest fucking channel on YouTube, and I have almost the same amount of uploads as that douche. Oh God, and that guy started in 2009. So I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I do what I want to do and just have fun now. That's it. Always smash the like button for you, bro. Michael McReynolds, I know, dude. You're my hero. Mike B, I need to get with you, man. It's been a while, bro. It's been a good minute. We need to have a chizat. I honestly, dude, that dude's like the ultimate troll. He really is, man. I don't understand anything about his content. I try to watch his videos. I'm like, I don't have a clue what's going on. This stuff's made for like kids. I don't get it. I don't get the trolling, and none of it makes any sense to me. Whatever. Kids like him, so they watch him. Best way to be, Dan. Keep doing your thing and have fun. I'm with you, bro. Alrighty, guys, I'm getting out of here. I have no intentions of making this an extremely long stream. I'm already at 23 minutes, and I've ranted already and gotten that out of my system. So, yeah, I'm thinking I might just join Bill on Anomaly, the Anomaly panel that he's starting. I think I might see if I can just make that a regular thing. I believe in being the anomaly of the community, man, because I have such a varied outlook versus everyone else about how all this is unfolding and what's happening to the community. As someone who's been here a long fucking time now, I have a radically different view of things than the majority of these people. So I think if Bill from Coast to Coast Drones does more anomaly shows, I'll probably twist his arm and see if I can get on some of those, because I have a lot to say. I really do. I think a lot of this community needs to hear what we have to say. So I think you'll start realizing that a lot of the bigwigs aren't here to be your friends. They're just here to take your money. We'll help you understand that. Alright guys, I'm out, man. I'll catch you on the flip. Thanks for being here. Thanks for smashing the like button for the 7 people that did do it, that still love this guy right here, or still show support, man. You guys are awesome, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Deuces.